Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a video on the Lowsey channel. I appreciate it has been some time, but as you can see now, better camera, PC, we are raring to go, 2 monitors. What I'm doing today is I am reacting to my Premier League predictions for the season. This is a I'll say an end kind of prediction reaction. I will react to it again at some point, but I want to have a little look into it and see what I predicted, because I can't remember, but I know for a fact I've made a fuck up. So ladies and gents, let's get into it. So, there's my ugly face reacting to the Premier League prediction, so let's go. Right then.
I have been planning videos, let me get this right. All there in the planner schedule. Said Arsenal were going to finish 4th.
Right. Let's see what happens.
5th, I'd get a point. If we finish if we get, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But let's
I know what
start
you mean.
with 20th position, the wonderful Luton Town. First of all, congratulations to Luton.
I mean, let's just stop that there. I'm getting the Premier League table up now. I'm not that wrong, you know. I think I'll say on here at some point, I think Luton will finish out of relegation, but I have to put them in for the purpose of the video. Luton are 18th.
Won the playoffs, done it the hard way, I would say. They haven't done a lot in the window. They've signed League One players / Championship players. Haven't done enough. They've signed Isaka Ball. Good signing. I think that they're going to, because Neil signed a goalkeeper from Blackburn called Camus. When I was writing these down, I was thinking,
Shut up.
Someone's telling us Luton are going to stay up. They're kind of giving us a Huddersfield vibe when Huddersfield came up.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Huddersfield's they were breaking the record transfer, signing Steve Munya.
Steve Munya.
Luton up for me, and I cannot stay out.
Why did I compare Luton to Huddersfield?
Because I was just looking at the strength of the team, how competitive the Premier League is. I just don't think that they'll be able to stay up this year. But what I will say is that they will work hard. Luton Town is my team in 20th position.
Go 19th, Kieran.
Going for 19th, a controversial one people might say, but I think it's going to happen this year. It's Everton. Everton fans probably going to get annoyed by now when me saying that.
Everton off like what? 16th. And I said 19th, so I'm 3 places off.
On the pitch, just the fans are there, you know, the good fans, but they're just struggling to keep players like Dominic Calvert-Lewin fit like key players, and they've signed Dan Juma, which is positive, good signing, good player. They've signed Portuguese.
Barely played.
Like, I'm going to butcher his name, like Chimuti or something like that from Sporting.
Budget his name.
But I'm going to need a lot more than that in the league this year. But nevertheless, going into 18th, I'm kind of regretting this one already. Nottingham Forest. I haven't done much in the summer, and Steve Cooper is winning.
I'm posting that there because I ain't far off, right? But because these are 17th, and I've said they're going to finish 18th. But the fact that I've said Sheffield and Burnley are going to stay up is mad.
The pre-season with the players he had last year, a lot of them, but he's lost a lot of them as well. That's my key point. Lost a lot of them. Key point.
That's my key point, chat.
Of course, he didn't have a full pre-season with every single player last year because he brought in Alanga. Not that I think they're a great club, but I just think they're going to be just a bit short this year, and I put them in my 18th position. But moving on to 17th, I see a lot of teams putting this team to go down. It's Wolverhampton. They sold a lot of the best players.
No.
I'm hearing.
The editing's so bad in this, and the quality as well.
I just spoke to him, Max Tillman, but I believe I think he'll keep them up by the piece a bit better. Then they'll make signings from them. But going into 16th place now, Sheffield United.
Bottom of the league.
Sheffield,
I'm not far off bar the Wolves one. Like, they're all in and amongst it. I mean, Sheffield are down, but
once people think from now and a few wins on the road, I think you stay in the Premier League, and I think Sheffield United will stay in the Premier League. But I like what Paul Heckingbottom's done.
Yeah, and he's named the manager now, so
we'll see where he.
I had a beard now, and I don't have a beard then.
Yeah. At 15th, a team I really enjoyed watching last year, a team that I think will do good this year. It's Burnley. Sorry, my camera went off there, so I had to start again.
Did it, mate? Did your camera go off there?
Winners, and I love company style play. And
just can I go back? I love how I've just kept like all the white in, like on the Burnley badge. I haven't even cropped it just for a bit of Burnley badge. Jesus Christ, I was so done.
But the championship winners, and I tight, but when this will try and do our fortress, get 15th
I mean,
Palace. Very, very impressive when
15th Palace.
Roy Hodgson came in the back end of the deal.
Is that not where Palace are?
But now
14th.
with Zaha gone, he's left on a free guard. That's why when I came home, my face Franca, so Palace's best player, arguably, at least here. So they're going to be losing Zaha. I've got Eze. Want to get if they want to do something in the league, but I just don't see them pushing above 14th. So that's why I've had to put them in 14th.
And they are 14th.
And we'll see if I'm right or wrong coming the next year. But now we're moving on to 13th, and in 13th place, I've actually put Bournemouth, and a lot of investment, which Bournemouth wanted
to be fair, right? I said Bournemouth 13th. They are 12th.
He took something like that one to play, and I think it was smart to do it at the end of the season. Instead of just being like, we'll just sack him when form doesn't go his way, and they just done it and they explained why, and I quite like that. It was private, loan. I think they've got Solanke. I think Bournemouth will now be a team that slowly grow up the table, a bit like Brighton did. Push and they got a decent finish, and then boom, they're in Europe.
I'm kind of right with that with the Brighton thing, because Brighton will lower down at this point.
Let's move into 12th, and
they're like second, in the league.
Will be lower down now. Went for Fulham. Had a great season last year with standout players, Mitrovic, Paulinho.
I got Fulham and Bournemouth the wrong way around.
Good players.
But to be fair, there's only 2 points separating them.
They've made. I don't say they'll be told Fulham he's never going to play for them again. Going on, but I just think if they lose him, they've replaced him with Raul Jimenez, head injury, and Sierra Rinkwit.
But Muniz now is on fire for Fulham.
With some of the players he's got, so I could be talking rubbish. Demarai Gray from Everton, but Everton making good signs, does stay up. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be from about 15th to 12th, but I put them in 12th, back in Fulham all the way.
Who'd I put in 11th? Chelsea.
And in 11th place, we have got Brentford. I love Thomas.
Yeah,
and I love
Brentford have flopped this year, man. Brentford are just so flopped this year.
Can get you about 20 to 25 goals in
They aren't a good team.
They're just lacking in not getting, like, he's a goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer.
I think ultimately Brentford dropped to 11th. Just a few places down the league, but I think they'll have a good year. And I think 11th is a good year for
4 places wrong. 4 places isn't that bad for Brentford, because you don't know where Brentford are going to finish, because they had a good couple 2 years, but this is the 3rd year, so it's like teams know more familiar with them.
We're going for the European Conference League winners. Their first season without the captain, Declan Rice, West Ham.
Put West Ham in 10th.
The time of recording this, West Ham haven't signed a player yet, but the reason I put them in 10th is because they've got 105 million. I do think
let me cook you, by the way. Just let me cook, yeah.
they'll invest that. They've still got good players like Jared Bourne, Paqueta. Looks like they're going to lose Scamacca into Milan, but I think they'll sign a striker, and I think they'll get like a Ward Prowse. They could get Zakaria. They'll buy a striker. I just think they'll be all right. I think they're just being. I wouldn't say they're being smart. I would say they're just taking the time and trying to get the right players in and the right prices, because people know West Ham just been.
Which they did with Kudus.
Plus paying about 30 million for Scamacca. So teams are going to overprice them like Southampton have done. But that's why I think I would be quite worried if I was a West Ham fan. But
don't be worried.
I think the reason why they won't get Europe, and the reason I don't think they get Conference League last year, is the team that are in the Europa League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion. I see a lot of teams moving on to 9th. Another team that are in the Europa League. It's Brighton.
Got this one bang on so far.
I see a lot of teams putting Brighton in the same position.
Yeah, I got Brighton 9th. Brighton on 9th.
Judge, but they made some fantastic pickups like João Pedro, Mohamed Daoud, who was brilliant at Dortmund last year.
Who didn't even play them anymore?
The same similar team for next year. I think Brighton are the better team, better football. I think between 9th and 12th
I think I've got 8th. Terribly wrong.
Point wise, and I think obviously Brighton they do, but I just think with Brighton, I think they will be in the top 7. But now moving on to 8th place,
Villa.
And I have chosen Tottenham Hotspur. I think Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah, I don't care about Tottenham.
Press down to that video and watch what he likes, and I think
that's a bad one.
They've got no European football next year. I just think overnight
putting Tottenham in 8th is so bad.
I'm saying that many players. I signed a new goalkeeper, which I thought needed, and the Ven or something from Wolfsburg. Let's say.
And Van de Ven is unbelievable now. Let me tell you.
Put them in 8th, and they might lose Harry Kane if they lose Harry Kane.
Who have I put in 7th then? That's what I want to know. Villa? Villa, I don't know how to put Man U there. I think I would have put Man U high because of last season. But Man U are dog shit. 7th, yeah, Villa. That was so wrong.
Players like Pau
Diaby,
Torres,
yeah.
they've got Jacob Ramsey.
I can admit defeat on that. I've done terrible. Villa are 4th, not where they are.
Win the European Conference League and get in the Europa League.
I still believe they will win it.
And I also finish 7th because I know they have got the depth. Like if you look at the left back, they've got like Moreno, Digne. Look at the right back, they've got Matty Cash, and they'll have someone else. So they've got like
And they'll have someone else. Jesus Christ.
Diego Carlos, Contam,
I hope Joey Barton's not watching because I'll be getting crucified. The fuck.
Midfield, they've got like Coutinho, Ramsey.
Coutinho ain't playing for them anymore.
Tielemans, just the list goes on and on and on. You know what I mean? And the attack is great with Diaby. So
Yeah, Diaby's flopped in my opinion as well.
I think Europa League all the time basically. That's what it seems like. Anyways, to win a cup next year, so Aston Villa 7th place, win a trophy. I think it's a great season for them. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Still is. Even if they get Europe, it's a great season for them.
This is another risky one where, like I said before, anywhere from 7th to 4th. I'll put these teams that I read now. It's Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea will be straight back up there like Champions League. I love Poch. I love
Chelsea are 10th.
Fantastic man. I think it's
Jesus Christ.
Chelsea have James. Have got Fofana. I just and kick on to getting into like.
Wow, Kieran.
And Nico Jackson. Which Nico Jackson and Mudryk were great together in pre-season, but yet again, the young players, Mudryk struggled last in the Premier League. Now they're going to sell Lukaku. You get sick, but I still think that'll be a good finish for Chelsea. But Poch, obviously, his aim will be
Newcastle 5th, maybe.
Like Enzo Fernandez came out the other day.
Oh, I've backed them. My team, Newcastle, by the way, if you didn't know.
But that's what I've got in 6th, and now in 5th place, my team, Newcastle United. I love this team and.
8th, game in hand, takes Winters at 7th.
Now, just been reported today that
and it'll put a
Livermore
point behind behind Man U as well for winner game in hand. So.
Top 4 is dealing with the top 4 in the Champions League, the Premier team in Italian dry. Left back, I know.
We have struggled a lot this year as well with injuries, so I think we would have been higher if we didn't have all them injuries and stuff. And we had like Joe Linton, Tonali, things like that.
But we do need a left back in there.
Because Paul Dummett's been playing, so.
Got to
think if off the bench and give away penalties.
So. Come in, one injury away from. We might get Roll in and Bruce and the Harvey Barnes.
Jeez, that's been 10 years talking about Newcastle.
This season. Well, I hope so, anyways. But don't know that. Now, 4th. This is a weird one, and it's Liverpool. I was torn between Aussie Chelsea and I was torn between Newcastle, Chelsea and Villa.
He's at top of the league, by the way.
Liverpool, as the end of last season.
Klopp last season, though. I didn't even know this at the time.
We're playing with like Nunes, having Luis Liverpool. Man United.
Man U 3rd.
I like the same so far. I like Mason Mount. I think he's a good player. I like Onana. I think he's a class goalkeeper. I like the sign of the cup, but I think we'll certainly be up there.
Let's go to the top 2.
And I like Ten Hag. I think you're a plonker, but I just, all 2 seasons time, you could think, oh man, you are pushing Premier League winners. So I'm going to tell you my Premier League winner, then I'm going to explain 2nd place and go back to 1st place. So my Premier League winner in 1st place is Arsenal, and in 2nd place, Man City. So now let's talk about 2nd and why I think Man City will be 2nd.
I still fuck with that.
Really? You got no ball knowledge? But the reason why
I still fuck with that.
Because people are saying, could City winning the treble make them complacent? Potentially. But they lost 2 key players in Morris and Gundogan. I think 2 players are quite hard to replace.
As well understand that Rodri is the key player though.
Great player. But he's no Gundogan, you know what I mean? And in terms of a Morris replacement, it's going to be Jeremy Doku from Rennes or Elise, both talented players, but they're not Morris's level yet. I think
I've had enough of that shit. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe and comment, and get on Twitch and see you in the next one, motherfucker.